Hi, it's Marlene, and this is your angel advisory for the week of August 24th to August 31st. We have hit the end of August. Well, almost. We have a few more days. I decided to wait until today, August 25th, to actually record the video for this week because I wanted to have the energy of the new moon. And I started getting yesterday surrounding this that it is really, there's no point in rushing, and you really cannot force anything before it's time. So the energy this time is very much about just sort of sitting and holding off and just sort of being okay and waiting. Now that doesn't mean that it's not a week of work, because it is, but it's happening underneath the surface. So think of it as like the seasons change all on their own. Nobody's pushing them along, nobody's holding them back. They just sort of happen in the divine right time and by the cycle and course of nature. And it's the same with us in that we, if we would just allow things to flow, eventually we get there. It might not be as quick as we want, or if we're not looking forward to something coming, it might happen a little too quickly for us and we're trying to hold it back, and we really can't. It sort of is like putting a piece of chewed up gum on a dam and expecting that it's going to hold the water back. Eventually the elements will dry out that piece of gum and things will be just flowing. It's also really interesting that what came to me this morning was, the earth is always shifting in that. Now we just had a earthquake around the San Francisco Napa area. It was a 6.0 magnitude. Now the earth didn't just all of a sudden go bloop and have like one big movement where it caused the earthquake. The earth underneath is always shifting and moving until it gets to that fraction of the right degree, and then it just goes. So overall this week is about us just not forcing things, going with the flow, which you're all probably getting tired of hearing, but it really is more importantly about knowing that it is a week of personal work, and it is working towards your goals and your dreams, but it is underneath the surface, and it is more about you taking a personal interest in you doing it. So don't intend on delegating to other people and expecting that it's going to, because they're going to do the work, because they're not. They don't have as much of a vested interest or a passion or whatever around it. So you really need to just be working, and just know that, go out for a walk, meditate. All of these things are really good this week. And if you feel like you're stalled or stuck and you just really don't know, just take that as a sign that things are happening underneath the surface and everything is coming to the fruition of your goals. However, you cannot push it along any faster, nor could you hold it back. So that's what is coming for this week. I'm also going to be in, sorry, I have to move just a little bit here because I don't have my, there it is, it's right there. Okay, so we're going to pull cards from the Gateway Oracle deck, just by Denise Linn. I just felt that they were a nice, gentle deck, and that for very positive and very light-filled for us to pull from. So here's the first card. Opening to Love. It's a beautiful card. It sort of is like a Viking ship. That's what I would call it. And inside of there is a heart on flames, like it's on fire. And it's sitting on a bed of what appears to be roses. And it says, my heart is open. So don't delay. Open your heart. Allow whatever needs to come in with grace and acceptance. And just sort of hold on to that. And allow that if life has stalled, or it just seems like things aren't going as quickly as you want them to, give them the love energy. Just keep pushing out and expanding out that love energy, and it'll open it up to what needs to be. We're going to pull another card here. Oh, Manifesting Dreams. This is a very good card. And there's that fall cornucopia. And I have spoke about this card before, or ones that have had a cornucopia in it. And I said that, it's like, okay, things are going to be happening by August, or by fall, I mean. So this is the end of August. We are coming up to the fall thing, and we're manifesting our dreams. So things that you put into motion earlier this year, and like I said, anything that feels like it's stalled or not working and not going, know that under the surface things are still happening along. It's just not the divine right time. So let's hold on to that our dreams are manifesting. We need to keep doing the work, whether it's internally or externally, because we're guided by little signs or little messages that we hear. We need to keep doing the work. Don't wait for someone to come and hand it to us on a silver platter, but it is happening. And the last card I'm getting is Igniting Courage. I am strong, vigilant, and courageous, and that sometimes is what it takes to see us to our goals. People who stop never get to their goals, and sometimes it seems like we just cannot put, one more foot in front of the other and get to our goals in that. And maybe there's life things that are happening to you, and it just seems like you can't go on any longer. But know that if you can just find the reserves and the strength and the courage to just keep going for it, you're almost there. Don't quit before the miracle. It's like keep pushing forward. Ignite your courage. And by igniting your courage, you're losing your fear. You're opening to love, because that is the energy that is going to see you through. It's not your fear. So you need to find your courage. I think I'll look at the Ignite Your Courage if you just hold on one moment. And it's kind of hard, I realize, because I'm hanging on to my iPad with one hand, and I am trying to read from a book here and find the Igniting Courage. Move forward fearlessly. Gather your inner forces and take a risk. Speak up for yourself by honoring your truth. This isn't the time to be timid or hold back. Go forward gallantly with your banner of truth waving in the wind. You are a light bearer for others. So in other words, you inspire others by igniting your truth and by pushing forward and finding your courage, in that you are an inspiration to others. And I think that's a really important message, because often we don't think that we are important, and we have no idea, like we're not stars and we're not, celebrities. And we're really just everyday people, but we have people that we come into contact every day with, and we never know when we are going to be an inspiration to them. So keep finding your courage, keep going for your dreams, because in your goals, you're the one that can do it. Being courageous doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means that in spite of fear and hesitation, you take action anyway. It's all right to fall down, just don't stay down. Do not allow yourself to be limited by the beliefs of others or even your own beliefs. Face your fears, go beyond the boundaries of your self-imposed barriers, live passionately and boldly. I think that's like a really good reading. So we're going to open to love, and we are going to ignite our courage. And even if you're afraid, that just means that we are moving beyond the fear, and we are going to push forward anyways. And the other card was Manifesting Our Dreams, and we're coming right up to the fall period, and this is where it is. So know that this is a wonderful week, and if you feel stuck or like you're in a rut and things are not moving forward as fast as you would like, just sort of be like the wind. Well, not even the wind, be like the seasons, and just trust. Trust in a power greater than you, that things are happening at exactly the right time. Know that you are not alone. There are angels of protection walking with you this week, and they will continue to do so for quite some time. This full moon energy is going to probably last for most of us until the new moon comes in. This new moon energy is going to last for us until the full moon comes in. Sorry about that. So go in peace, be still, go within, find your courage and ignite it. Go forward with love, and fearlessly and boldly. Open to love, spread love out, and it will come back to you. I wish you all angelic blessings for the week, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you for joining me today.